Yo guys, I'm saying this now because I didn't say it while I was recording, but if you're new around here and you don't know what's going on, basically I am building an E46 drift car on a budget. Basically this is just literally because, you know, life's hard pretty much, and obviously I work on 9 to 5, so I'm trying to do what I can do while, you know, on a budget to build something and start something for myself pretty much. And it's basically just like to show you guys that, you know, you can do it, you get what I'm saying? Even though like people, there's like, obviously you got people out there who've got loads of money and whatever, and can do whatever they want with their money and blah blah. People like me obviously can't exactly do whatever we want to do with our money and not have, you know, repercussions and stuff like that. Yeah, this build is basically just there to show people that, you know, it can be done. It may take a while, but as long as you keep at it and stay consistent and don't give up, you know, it can be done. So let's carry on with the rest of the video. Yo, what's going on guys, it's your boy itzescotv, and today we are back with another video. So we're finally working on the E46, and as you can tell by the title, we're going to be lowering it. Yes, so the coilovers we went with are MAXPEEDING rods. I know it's probably not the best thing to do, but it is a budget build and we just did what we could. Also, we got some camber arms. Here they are. These are for the rear, obviously. And yeah, why not? I thought it needed to be done. Obviously, again, we're on a budget, so we've got to do what we can. But we needed to get this car lowered. I don't know, I'm spinning around. We needed to get the car lowered because on the last drift day, we were struggling. One of the reasons why we're having trouble is because of the stock suspension. So that is because when we're trying to go sideways, the center of gravity is a bit higher. So when we're trying to go, the body's rolling like that, taking the momentum away, so it's not, the back end's not going out as much. But if we lower it, we lower the center of gravity and less body roll. So when we try to transition, it will move less and the momentum will be carried out throughout the car, if that makes sense. So that's pretty much the reason for it. That's why most drift cars, well I say most drift cars, all drift cars are lowered. So now let's just open the box and see what we got. Okay, so the MAXPEEDING rods we went for are the T6s with adjustable dampening. And as you can see here, we've got the keys for the adjustability. Some Allen keys in there, don't know what they're for. And what's this? Little sticker that we can probably put on the car. Do you want to do it? Maybe. I don't know, we'll see. Anyways, let's see what these look like. Ooh, okay. They look pretty, I can't lie to you. What's that? Oh, sick. We've got some drop links as well, I didn't realise. I didn't know they came with them. Active, okay. I just want to say guys, this is my first time fitting coilovers, so bear with. Let's get them out of the box, shall we? So here they are. What? Just hit me. Ooh. Anyways, so here it is. We're gonna drop the wheels and go from there pretty much. This is probably gonna be a 2-dayer because I've got to leave early today and I'll be in tomorrow. So we'll, you know, do that. Or if anything, I might have to come in Sunday, which I don't want to do. But hopefully everything goes well, which it should, because it is going to. We're gonna be positive, it's going to go well. Let's just get straight into it, shall we? This is basically just gonna be a walkthrough plus me trying to learn how to do this as well. So bear with me guys, and I hope you enjoy the ride. Anyways, so the first thing we want to do is, as you can see, parts are corroded. So we want to try to clean them off. That's going to focus. It's not going to focus. We've already sprayed it with some rust off black. So all we need to do is wire wheel it and then go from there really. So we're going to start off with the front. This is the front left and we're going to get straight into it. Remember guys, safety first. Both sides are clean. We're just going to try and get it out as best as we can. Hopefully this works. If not, we're going to have to try a different method, which I don't want to do. So yeah. And I think it's just spinning. Oh wait, I think it's going. Let's just carry on, see what happens. After a couple of minutes, we've finally got one side off. The bottom end ended up coming out nicely with the gun. The top end didn't. so we had to use the longer way, which is an Allen key through there. It's gonna focus. Focus, please. An Allen key through there, and then a 17mm spanner on the nut. Do it that way. So now that's done. We're gonna do the other side, and then we're gonna sort this out after. Guys, so I kind of got ahead of myself, but we took out the other anti-robot link. That was a pain. But now we've taken the bolt that goes onto, let me flip the camera, just there. We've done that. So now what needs to happen is for this to drop out, and that's it. And then the 3 bolts at the top, and then that one shock out, and we've got to do the same for the other side. So we'll do that tomorrow. Alright guys, so now the stock shock is out, and here is the MAXPEEDINGRODS Coilover. Look at the difference in that. I measured it, and it's roughly around 124 centimeters difference, which is mental. So now I think what we'll do is I'm trying to think. I think we'll just put it on the car as is and just see how it goes basically, and then drive it, see if there's any rubbing or anything like that, and then adjust it from there. But yeah, let's just carry on. Alright guys, so I cleaned up the bolt, and I actually got it up, got it all connected and everything. And then my dumbass forgot this bracket here. So now I've cleaned it up and I've painted it. It is still a bit wet, but it is what it is. So now we're just gonna put that on and then fit this together. That's done. Look how pretty that looks. That looks sick, mate. So now we're gonna do the other side and get to it. So before we do the other side, we've got to do the drop link. Unfortunately, I've got to leave soon as well, so I can only do the fronts, which is a bummer, but it is what it is. We'll just come back another day. I say another day, like probably like next 2 days on Monday or something like that. I'll come here after work and try to get the rear sorted. That's the best we can do, I guess. So yeah. So here's the drop link. I don't know it's focusing on me, focus on that. So I don't know if I mentioned this, but we're leaving the height on the coilover that came with the car as it is. So we're going to do the same with the drop links as well, and then adjust it later on. So yeah. Now the drop link is on, if it's going to focus. There we go, look at that. Get a wider view. That looks pretty. Everything's tightened up except for the top 3 nuts. Yeah, we're gonna do the other side, and then we're gonna put the wheels on, tighten it up, and then see how it looks. So I'm gonna bore you guys with this. So we're just gonna 3, 2, 1. All right, so as you can see, the other one is on, so it's a drop link. Raise the car. Obviously we're gonna put the wheels on now, and we're gonna see how it looks. Well, we're gonna tighten the 3 nuts each side and see how it looks, and go from there. It already looks like it's going to be fucking low anyways, look. Don't know if you can tell from here, but the gap is already closed. So we're just going to get to it and see what's gone. Okay, so she's on the floor now. I'm going to show you what she looks like. It's not like mega low, but she hasn't settled properly. So we'll see how it looks after. So currently that's how she's looking. She doesn't really look that low, to be fair. She looks the same. But then if you look at the rear, that is monster truck rider on different levels. Again, it hasn't settled, but you know, it's still looking a bit mad still. So we're gonna tighten everything up and go from there, drive it out and see what happens really. Obviously, I can't really do the rears today, so that'll either be in another video, which I don't want to do, or it'll be in the next clip, which you'll see very shortly. If you're liking the content so far, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and just show some love basically. And if you wasn't aware as well, We've also got a drop for the Lost Youth. I've already explained this in the last video, and I think the video before. I'm gonna show you the stickers that we've got on the car, the big one. So we're gonna show you now. Give me a second. So then here is one of the stickers. This is the, I think it's 45mm Lost Youth sticker. And then on that one, we've got the smaller ones, which is, I think it's 15 centimeters, whatever, I don't know. 15 centimeters, sorry. That's what it is, not mil. But on that one, we've got that. We've got the black one. I'll show you in a sec. This is the one I was talking about. Obviously, it's roots, as you can see, but that's available in black and white. Don't have many snap stickers on hand. Actually, I think I might have one in my car, but it doesn't really matter. But if you're interested, make sure to check the website in the description and make your orders and support your boy, basically. Any purchases you lot make will obviously support the channel, support the builds, and more cars, more builds, more drifting, more content, basically. So yeah, if you would like to support me, it will be much appreciated. Obviously, the more you guys give, the more I will give back. So it's a give sort of thing. Anyways, let's just stop babbling and go to the rears.
Tomorrow for sure.
There's one spring out, as you can see. Damn, it's that crusty. You can't even take this little like rubber boot off. Oh well, I think we've got new ones in there, so I don't think it matters, but look at the state of that. This car's rusty as well. Don't know if you can see, but the arches there are starting to bubble up on that. But oh well. Might be that clean there, to be fair. We'll have to see. One in there. Anyways, let's get the shock out. So then now we've got the shock out and we've got the spring out. As you can see, they are very crusty. For the spring, all you need is, I think it's an 18mm bolt. It looks like that one there at the bottom, and then two 13mm nuts at the top. It should be in the boot. Just there. For me, obviously my boot interior is stripped out, so I don't have the problem, but you'd have to peel back the carpet, well, not carpet, but the boot trim, and then, you know, get to the 13mm nuts there. But that's what you gotta do. And then hopefully yours isn't as crusty as mine. To get the spring out, all you should really be able to do is just push down on the hub, and then should be able to grab the spring out and not have any issues. But if you're like me and your car's very crusty, use a pry bar. Either go underneath or from the top. Now let's see the difference between this stuff and the new stuff. So here, as you can see, we have the old shock and the new shock, and then the old spring and the new spring. So, excuse me, if we get a bird's eye view, look at the difference in length. It's probably a good, I don't even know, like 10 centimeters difference. And then look at the spring, that's probably around the same, which is quite mad, to be fair. So, and also we've got this, I don't know whether we're going to run it or not, we'll see. I've seen some people don't run it, but I don't know. We've got all the shocks so far set to hard adjustability just for the time being, and then obviously I'll play around with whatever I like, pretty much. But we're going to see how this holds. I don't think I'm going to keep it that height, mainly because I don't want the spring to bottom out before the shock, so I'm going to have to figure out some adjustability and whatever, but you'll see it throughout the video, or I'll say it after I've done the video, pretty much, and I'll let you know what I've done. So let's just get into the rest of the install. As you can see, yeah, we've got the shock set up and we've got the spring in. I know it's drooped down, but if it's going to focus, that is a lot of a gap. And then even then the spring looks so tiny in there. Like, there's still like probably like that much of a gap. Again, I need to, you know, jack it up to sort it out, but this is gonna be a lot of adjustment, can't lie to you. But we're gonna try and set it up like this as it is, without putting that adjustment bracket thing in, if I can find it, and see what we can do. Also, just a tip, when you're putting the shock in, either have someone else available or use a jack and just hold it, just so you can get into the boot and put the 2 nuts in at the top. Just a friendly tip. So we're gonna try and align it up now and see how it goes really. Alright, so the spring is actually bottomed out now. It's alright, to be fair. Obviously we're going to put the wheel on just to see how it looks when the shock is bottomed out in the arch. It's probably going to put some rubbing across there, so we're just going to see. The spring should be okay as well. It's seated nicely, there's no movement. However, when the shock is on full droop, the spring is loose. Obviously it's not really going to be a problem while driving, but it's still a problem I don't really want. So what I might do is add that in, just so the shock, just so the spring can like just be okay. Do you get what I'm saying? So we're gonna put the wheel on first and just see how it looks basically. So this is what I meant. So it's on full droop, but the spring, excuse me, it's moving like that. I forgot to mention as well, so this is what the shock was set to when I opened the package. That's what I've left it as. Alright, so I didn't actually record it, but I did put in that little bracket, the adjustable thing on the spring. Now we've got the wheel on. This is fully compressed, so as you can see, it sinks in quite a bit, but there's no contact whatsoever, which is good. Obviously she's sunk in a lot. Again, like I said, that is full compression as far as I'm aware. As you can see, like it's off the van right now. I don't know how it looks with the shock. I don't think it's gonna be, no, that's not fully compressed. Can't see the spring at the moment. You can just about see there, but I don't think there'll be an issue. If there is, obviously, as I said, we can just adjust it down the line and see how it goes. But I'm gonna make sure everything's tight on this side, and then we'll be on this side. Let's get it sorted. We're just going to use some YouTube magic here and literally just go. All right, so now the other side is in. As you can see, there's the spring and then the shock. It's all mounted up. I haven't done a test of it yet, so I'm going to put the wheel on and see how it looks on compression, and then just go from there really. Alright guys, so after the last clip, I ended up doing a bolt check and a fitment check off camera. And then after that, I ended up fitting the rear adjustable camber arms, which you'll see in the next video, which will be out next week, hopefully. I was gonna put it in this video, but I didn't want this video to drag. So I just made the decision of making it into a whole separate video, which you'll see next week or something like that, like I said. That is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure to get the likes up. Obviously, the more you like, the more I can get myself out there, and obviously the more content I can make for you guys and whatever. But again, I hope you enjoyed, and that is it. We out. Stay blessed. Peace.
Escobar, 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 Escobar. I got profits like I'm